Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate all your love and support. I appreciate the views, but I do have a little bit of an issue that we are working on. Now, everybody knows I was in the process of wanting to buy my own house. Unfortunately, we weren't able to due to the lockdowns and everything else that's been going on. And with everything being slow, money is really tight right now for everybody. It doesn't help when it's literally just a couple of weeks before Christmas. My daughter's birthday is next week. A couple of days ago, my landlord put a 5-day notice on my door. It says that I need to get rid of my dogs. Everybody knows how I am with my dogs, all my animals. He wants me to get rid of my dogs. And these dogs we've had for a very long time, for years. Everybody knows who Max is, my little Chihuahua, my little boy. I've had him for over 5, almost 6 years now. He's an older dog now. He was a rescue. We rescued him. And he does not get along with people. He gets along with animals, but he's at that age. Number one, you know how Chihuahuas could be kind of snappy at times. Overall, I mean, he's a sweet dog. Very playful, very loving. But when it comes to other people that he doesn't know, he does bark, he does growl, and at times he'll try to snip your ankles. I call him my little ankle biter.
Let's just be honest, he only likes you.
He loves me because I'm mama. You know, that's my baby. You know, I've had him for a long time, and I know that he won't go to anybody else. He won't have a good life for himself in another home. Not because other people can't provide him a good home, because he's not going to be happy. I know he'll get into depression. You know how
He'll bite somebody.
animals are like that. I'm not more worried about the biting than like going into depression. I mean, how hard is a Chihuahua's bite? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if he bites like that all the time to someone, because they're gonna be like, oh, he's a ferocious dog,
Yeah,
even though he's not.
that's where I was getting
He just
at.
don't. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
So-
maybe you can explain too. He was abused when we got him. He was a rescue.
You know, like he said, it was a rescue, and he was abused at another home. It took a while for him to even get used to my husband as a male figure. We think that he was abused by another male. It was really hard in the beginning, and it took a while for him to warm up to my husband. My husband wasn't even allowed to go near him or even try to feed him without Max trying to snap at him and growl and stuff. And my worry is that somebody is going to take him, and then they're going to take him to the pound, and the pound is going to put him to sleep because they won't be able to rehome him. With that said, I can't get rid of Max. I don't have family that will temporarily take him. He's our dog, you know, he's my baby. Same goes with Mocha. We've had Mocha for a couple years now. She's very dedicated and loyal to my family. She's very protective over my kids, which is the number one important thing to me. When you have pets or animals in your home, you have to make sure your kids are safe with them.
She's family. I mean, I love
Our
my kids
dogs
different,
are
obviously, but I love my dog
Right.
like I love my kids. in a
Our
way.
dogs are family. Nobody knew this, and my daughter's probably going to kill me for saying this. I'm not going to say which daughter, though. But especially for girls, teenage hormones growing up, you know, your hormones change. Well, one of my daughters, she's just like me when I was her age. So I understand. And that was a time when I got myself a puppy, a companion. She went into this depression. She went into this hormone changes. She said, Mom, can I get a dog? I want a dog for myself. And it's a therapy dog, basically. I've asked the doctors what I can do, and this was my daughter's request, and the doctors told me for her to have a therapy dog, and it does help with depression a lot.
And
especially-
responsibilities. It teaches her a lot of responsibilities.
Right. And it gives her something to do and motivates her to do it. So I got her a puppy. Of course, she's no longer a puppy. She's had the dog for a long time now. That's her personal dog because she's very attached to the dog. The dog's very attached to her. They sleep together in the same bed every night. This dog follows her around.
It's the same though. The dog can't live without her.
Yeah. Basically, my point is we cannot get rid of our dogs. They're part of our family. When we first moved in, the landlord knew about our dogs. The landlord has seen our dogs. When I signed the lease in my home on my kitchen counter, which by the way, he did not give me a copy of the lease, but I do have a picture of it on my phone. He
Our dogs were right there with us.
Saw my dogs. Plus, throughout the last 4 years, he's been in and out of my house. He has fixed my AC unit a couple of times when it stopped working. He had even come to my house one Saturday morning and said that there was a leak in the pipes. At 8:30 in the morning, he called me and I was asleep because I don't work on weekends. He came in and he was fixing the leak. Of course, he left a huge hole in one of my bathroom showers. And it's been almost 9-10 months and he still hasn't come back to fix it. There's a couple of issues that happened in the apartment and I told him to come fix it and he still hasn't. With our hot water, for example, we've had an issue with our hot water since day one. I've been telling him. I have text messages asking him to come help take care of the water heater. He keeps telling me I'll come today, tomorrow, next week, this weekend. Never happens. At one point he told me to turn the knob up for the water and we did, and it's still not. It's like it's an old water heater. It just needs to be replaced. I'm literally being stretched on both ends and I'm on thin ice right now. Like I don't know what to do anymore. He's basically given us a month to get rid of my dogs. Right now he said he's stopping the 5-day process and we recorded him.
Yeah, first he served us and then we talked with him and then
we record everything. But what I want to do is I actually want to move out. And I know what you guys are going to say, a lot of you, file a lawsuit, which is exactly what we're going to do. The legal fees and the process of even finding a home right now, I don't want to rent an apartment anymore. I actually want to rent a house. So anybody out there that's renting their homes out, please let me know. I don't care where we have to go. We want to rent a house, at least a minimum of 3 bedrooms, if not 4, just depending on the price and the rent. So yeah, if you guys know of anybody, or even if you are renting a house out or want to rent a house to your house, let me know. It's just been really stressful. My anxiety level is through the roof. I'm still working. I haven't stopped working. You guys still want a reading or you have some kind of spiritual issue, this is pretty much what's going on with the holidays right around the corner. My daughter's birthday is literally in 10 days. The crazy part is he said we could stay there and he will void the 5-day notice if we get rid of our animals, and I'm not getting rid of my dogs. I refuse to get rid of my dogs. So I'm hoping within a month I'd be able to get out of there and find a house. One thing that really upsets me though is the discrimination on the landlord's part.
You didn't even tell him about that.
We are not the only ones that have dogs. Every single tenant in that building has dogs, and I have pictures and videos and recordings. We confronted him about the other tenants having dogs. He only went to one of them, and I don't know what he said in Spanish because I don't speak Spanish. And I'm just gonna throw this out there. You guys know I am the last person on this planet in my family that you guys can call racist. I can't stand racism. I can't stand discrimination. I don't like that. Especially me being who I am, being well known around the world and have clients from around the world. I don't care if you're white, black, purple, brown, yellow, green. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the individual themselves, how you are as a human being. Come to find out, my landlord, he's a Hispanic guy. In the beginning, he was really nice. He didn't say anything about it. Like, he could have said this 4 years ago when I moved in, no pets allowed. And the reason why he's saying it now is retaliation, because last month we went to pay him the rent. He gave me the receipt, and as soon as he took the receipt, I took the receipt and he took the money. Under the same breath,
No,
he
first
turned
I said
around,
about the bathroom, and then he took the rent.
He turned around and said, you guys have to move next month. I took my phone and I started recording the whole conversation. And the reason why he's retaliating is my husband finally told him, for the last 4 years we've been telling him to come fix our water heater. He hasn't fixed it. And
for 9 months, one of our bathrooms we can't use.
Right, because he put a hole in it. We have 2 bathrooms. One of them we can't use. And that's my kid's bathroom. My husband said, we're going to contact the health department. Enough is enough. So it's retaliation. That's when he turned around after he took my money and said, you guys need to move out next month. During this pandemic lockdown,
There's
we
a lot of
still
people who
paid.
didn't.
We didn't have to, but we still did out of respect. And number two, I don't want an eviction on my record. I don't want anything negative on my credit. And I'm still willing to pay, but not if he wants me to get rid of my dogs. It's not fair. The discrimination part comes in when he told one of my neighbors, I'm not saying any names, when this whole stuff happened, my neighbor came and said, can I ask how much you're paying your rent? And I said, this much. I said, why? And he said, well, because when the landlord came to collect my rent, he told me not to tell the white people that
The
are
widows,
renting.
which means white, yeah.
The white people that are renting
In a quarter mile, turn
from
left.
me, that they're paying more than you are. And so he didn't want us to know how much the rest of the neighbors were paying. Come to find out, in January of this year, 2020, when he raised my rent, everybody else's rent was still lower than mine, and it stayed the same. We were the only
The
ones
ones that
that
got
he
our
raised.
rent raised and higher than
He's
everyone.
denying it, but he's not denying the fact that we're paying more than everybody else. And that's just enough proof that I need. We have everything on recording. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, if it's fair of what he's doing. Everybody's telling me file a lawsuit. That's discrimination. Why are we getting singled out? I'm not getting rid of my dogs no matter what. So I need to rent a place that accepts pets because I don't want to go through this headache. I don't want to go through this drama again. After 4 years of living here, he wants to do this now. In the month of December, where it's the holidays, Christmas, New Year's is coming up.
And he wants to move people in at double what we're paying now. So he's trying to get everybody out so he can make it this new year and make it to where he doubles the rent.
And it's funny how he talks shit about us behind our back, but to our faces, he's like, you guys are one of the best tenants I have. I like you guys. You never cause problems. My stress level is literally through the roof. I need positive vibes right now. I need positive energy coming my way right now from everybody. And you guys know from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all your love and support. And you guys know that I've never asked a favor from anybody. I'm not that type of person. But I do have one favor to ask you guys, especially at this moment, filing the legal fees and having the money to move and all this stuff, it adds up. So whatever you guys can do, if you guys can, if you guys want, every penny, every dollar counts. To help out and donate, my PayPal is going to be in the description. So if you guys can do anything to help out, to donate, it's going to help a lot, especially for Christmas this year. The move and the legal fees, you know, everything's piling up. My kids are still going to have Christmas. I'll never take that away from them, no matter what situation it is. I'll never, ever allow my kids to be out on the streets. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to fight harder than ever. He has no idea how bad he fucked up messing with the wrong person. And I know you guys are going to say, he really did fuck up because you're not just anybody. You actually have powers to do things to people. That's something different aside from the financial stuff and the legal stuff. Because like I said, I'm going to take him to court and I'm going to fight this and I'm going to file a lawsuit for discrimination. He's going to learn his lesson. No matter what, he's going to pay for it. He's going to learn his lesson. One way or another, he's going to learn his lesson. If I was just a single person that lived by myself, I don't care. Fuck with me all you want. But now you're messing with my family, and that's when my claws come out. And I'm not going to allow him to get away with it, no matter what. This is the only time I've ever asked help from anybody. But either way, I do love you guys. I do appreciate your love and support. I do appreciate watching my videos, commenting on them, share my videos as much as you guys can on social media because it will help others as well when it comes to spirituality.
And if people can help that way, the other people that can't, they can help by sharing your videos and liking them. And
if you can't physically donate anything, I don't hold that against you. I completely understand it. If you guys want to help out in a different way, click the like button, subscribe, click the notification button on my channel, on my videos. I need you guys to share. Last thing I have to say is it really sucks that I'm able to help so many people from around the world, but it just sucks that there are times when I don't get the help that I need.